Welcome back to my channel, Reclaiming Jen, where moms can take a break from the busy mom life and focus on their own needs, wants, and goals. On my channel, I talk about online teaching and how I transitioned out of the classroom and into my home to teach online. This is something you can do too. Today's video is a little update with what's going on with me and online teaching. And, I was thinking as I was setting up for this video, I've got a little bit of a different background now. I kind of moved my classroom a bit to make more space and hopefully be more organized. But I was thinking, man, I've done over 100 videos and you would think I would get better at this with having a better plan for this video and to have less editing. But I can tell you that that has not really happened. Lots of editing, lots of stumbling, blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of people script, but I'm not very good at that either, but I did make some notes today for this video. So here we go. All right, I first want to update you on VIPKid. My last video was about VIPKid Global and whether they're hiring. I don't think they are. But I do have an update about bookings. I was talking with my friend Bernie. Hi Bernard, how are you? And Bernard was telling me, he's a fellow Canadian teacher, and he was telling me that he's getting great bookings right now on VIPKid. So I was like, well, that's kind of uplifting. Like, he does have another job that outside of online teaching, but he has enough bookings right now that are keeping him busy for that portion of his income. And so I asked him, well, what kind of classes are you teaching? And he said that he's teaching the adult speaking classes to the kids, and he's teaching a lot of these guided reading classes. I was like, well, what the heck's that? So I went on, or he told me it's in my certifications and to go on and look, and so I did, because I thought, well, maybe, I would love to get my feet back into VIPKid. I really liked helping teachers get hired. I liked the bonuses, and I loved the kids and the no prep. I mean, who wouldn't want to, other than that pay cut that they've imposed? Ew. So I went on my certifications and I looked, and I don't have this. I don't have the option to get certified for the adult speaking course, and I don't have this new guided reading. I have the speaking course, but this is not the same. So chime in and let me know in the comments if you have been offered the adult speaking course. I think maybe I said I didn't want the adult speaking course, and now I'm kind of like, maybe I do want the adult speaking course. So maybe my next step needs to be that I request that I can have the option of teaching the adult speaking course. Something to look forward, or something to look into, and maybe that just came to my mind like right now, like maybe I opted out of teaching adults. That could be. Anyway, so that's my VIPKid update. I'm still not teaching on VIPKid. Next, I wanted to tell you that I did apply for Allschool. I got an email from a fellow teacher, and she said in her email that they are onboarding 5,000 teachers onto Allschool. And so I thought since I already have some classes that are ready-made and ready to be taught, that I could bring them over to Allschool, seeing that my bookings are lower on Outschool, which I'm hoping is just a summer slump, and that in September, I'll start seeing those enrollments again. So I've applied to Allschool. If you are already an Outschool teacher, they slide you right past the demo, and you just have to apply. Then you skip over the demo and you upload your identification, and you upload your photos of your degrees. And that's it. So I've gotten that part done, and now I'm ready to upload my classes to the Allschool platform and set a schedule. Now, one thing I was thinking is these courses that I have, they're not ESL classes necessarily. And so in my mind, when I applied, I'm like, okay, well, I can fill in some of my slots with Allschool during the day. I wasn't really anticipating on opening them up for international students with the times for ESL, because my schedule is full right now with international students in Beijing time. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to intertwine those very well, but I can try. And especially if that's where the bookings are, then let's do that. Like they're saying that a lot of the kids are Singapore, China right now. But I am hoping that because people have said these students that they're teaching already have a good grasp of English. So I'm wondering if they might be interested in taking my spelling strategies class or my math that I teach in English. So that's something I'm considering too. So something about Allschool, a lot of international times right now. I'm going to see how that works out. Maybe see if it's true. Is it true? Lots of international, not so many North American kids. This is what I need to look into. Trying all the things. So what I am teaching right now, I did say my bookings are lower this summer. I didn't anticipate that, but these are the ebbs and flows. So I'm hoping that classes pick up, you know, those one-on-one tutoring for the school year. My roster of classes is heavily academic with reading and spelling and literacy and math, all these curriculum courses. So I'm hoping that, you know, those enrollments just pop back up. And a lot of people took the summer off, and that's understandable. I do have some students as well that were heading back to school after homeschool, or they were kindergarten and they are heading to grade 1, and so they won't be staying home anymore and taking those classes. So I do have that issue as well. Some turnover in my schedule. So what I'm teaching right now, I am teaching one student from China writing and grammar. I'm teaching 2 level 1 students right now, and I can tell you they're some of my sweetest VIPKid students, but they are bored. I have tried multiple curriculums for them, and I'm not finding something that is connecting with them. So if you have an idea for engaging these small little 5 and 6-year-old girls, that's what I need. They're level 1s and they are bored. I've tried interactive lessons too. Big challenge, and they're just the sweetest. I really don't want to lose them, but I may need to just wait until they're a little bit older and able to connect with static slides and, you know, that learning, because I've maybe been teaching them too long and they're bored of my face too. I'm not sure. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with those level 1s. And then I have a level 2 student who is doing awesome, really progressing, really connecting. He loves Marvel and all the superheroes, so we're connecting with that. Even doing some readers, helping him with reading in English, so that's pretty cool. I've got a level 3 student who is also really enjoying class and is progressing so much. I'm so proud of her. I also have one student that's from China, and I'm actually teaching her math in English. So super cool too. She's just trying to get a jump on her school year coming up here, and so she's kind of doing it before she goes to school, which I mean is probably a pretty good strategy. I'm teaching her 2 times a week. I have one conversation class each week with a student in Korea. She's been with me for almost a year now, I think. And then I have my Outschool students. That one's from Outschool, but I have my Outschool students that are doing reading, spelling, math curriculum, tutoring. They're all one-on-one. I have a new spelling class that's spelling strategies, savvy spelling strategies. And I only had one student enroll from China, but she's Canadian, and it went really well. I was happy with the lessons that I had laid out and the slide presentation, and so it was great to just have one student so I could work out the kinks with all that. So I'm hoping that will pick up some steam. I'm finding that it's really important for students that can already read, but when you ask them to spell or write those very same words that they've already read, they can't do it, or they have, you know, a lot of difficulty. So I'm working on a lot of phonemic awareness, the sounds of letters, the sounds of the parts of the words, to help them sound out the words and decode the words better so that they can encode the words when we're writing to spell the words. So that's something I'm finding a huge need for. And so that's my niche. I'm going to try to niche down to like the science of reading and phonics and phonemic awareness. You know, that's coming down the pipe. Like the elementary teachers are now switching from balanced literacy to structured literacy. And I was like, why are they getting rid of phonics? Like so many years ago, I did not understand that concept. I learned and loved phonics in school. I took linguistics in university, and now I'm like, woo! I'm loving all this phonics and linguistics and sounds of words and stuff like that. So that's where I'm headed in Outschool and private teaching. I really want to teach that type of thing. One of my other new classes I'm excited about is a gymnastics book club, a reading club, and I have a great series of books that are all about gymnastics. The girls at the gym kind of grow up and you get to know each and every one of them. The author is Melissa Torres, and so there are about 8 books right now that she has about gymnastics, and they're, you know, the first book is about a young gymnast and that's just starting out, and then the next book is maybe the next level of gymnast, and these are my daughter's books, and we are a gymnastics family, and so I'm really excited to connect with some other gymnasts around the world, and while doing literacy and having them read these books and analyze the books and that sort of thing. So if you have a gymnast in your home that might be interested in gymnastics book club, check out my listing on Outschool. The link is in the description of this video. And then my other classes that I'm offering, again, are very science of reading based, really focusing on the sounds of letters and letter combinations, phonemes, phonetics, all those things, and really trying to help those kids break apart the words that they can read and to help them master, you know, the groups of letters that make these sounds. Did you know there's 8 combinations of letters in order to spell the long E sound? Yikes! So if we can explicitly teach these 8 letter combinations that spell the long E sound, then our kids have more tools in order to determine how to spell certain words, and their writing will improve, and there's just leaps and bounds. This is really what I want to focus on in the future, and I have found some super awesome resources that I want to use. Unfortunately, she does not allow me to use them on Outschool, and I really hope that she will change her mind because her resources are incredible, and I'm just so disheartened that maybe she just doesn't understand that I'm just a teacher working on a platform, making an income from some place other than a school district or a school board, and you know, I'm not some big conglomerate trying to take her resources and steal them. I just really think I would just love to teach my students. The way that I look at it, it's me and my students using her awesome resources. So I hope that there will be more understanding and about what an online marketplace is. So that's why I want to kind of focus on private teaching as well, because coming out with things like that is so frustrating when you have the perfect resources and you can't use them. So I'm not using them and I'm working around it, but I'm definitely using her ideas for my lessons. Anyway, guys, that is the update. I'm branching out into group classes. I still haven't taught one yet. I'm still doing one-on-one tutoring, and I'm excited for the fall. I really hope things pick up here for my schedule. I want to establish myself, and I want to keep going with working at home and be planning for next summer. Or maybe it was not just summer, but it's just all this inflation and the prices of everything has gone up and everyone's like, oh, we can't afford it. So I thank you for watching this video. Comment down below how your summer is going and how you're looking forward to in the fall. Are any of you teaching using the science of reading? Are you learning about it so that you can teach it in the fall? Let me know. It's my new excitement. I'm so excited about science of reading. And I'm excited about my math classes too. Really enjoying teaching my math classes. Thank you. I will see you soon. Click the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Take care. See you next time. Goodbye.